You got floss. Okay, when do I get to stop?
Yay! We did it! But we couldn't have done it without all of y'all.
All of y'all. That's it.
So y'all get funny hat night.
Yep. Why the kids are doing that? Because they're dancing. They're happy.
We're happy.
Yay!
Thank you guys so much. Pour me a mead. I was just saying that a second ago. I said, oh, we didn't come out here with mead.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So basically 10 at 10, right? So it was almost 10 o'clock.
Yep.
10.
We got
So. Holler Homestead!
Holla Homestead!
Dustin Dean's in the house!
Roots and Refuge in the house!
Woo, woo!
Wholesome Roots is in the house!
Everybody is here. Kitty, Glen, Oklahoma.
Oh.
Vina's in here. Whoop, whoop.
So we got the celebration hats on.
Yeah, it's hot in here.
Mine's not really sticking up that much like it should have. I should have put some lard in my crochet hat.
Hey, Mama!
I was in here. Ooh, okay, it's hot now. Can I have my regular hat?
Jerry, we hadn't seen you in a long time.
What's up, Jerry?
Yay! That's funny. I could just see this.
Look who's in here.
Susan!
We were just talking about
you
yesterday. I said I ain't seen Sugar Mama in a while.
Yep, in a long time.
Back up. Come on. Come say hello.
Just say hi.
Paulo. Stop kicking me, man.
To Wild Onions Homestead. Yay, everybody.
We wanted to jump on here.
Real quick.
And it's never real quick when we get on live. So
I know. I tried to say that on Christmas, and we were on for like 2 hours. It's ridiculous.
You got like a new cat or something? You're just over there.
But while you're doing all that, Roots of Refuge, she's like 180 degrees from averages here, too. LOL. We ladies are all at the kitchen table. Can you imagine them all sitting there? You got Meg sitting there and Jess. They're all sitting there like just... Pretty awesome.
How'd that go again?
Bet Aquaman's there too. With a full stick of butter.
That was for you, Jeremiah. In case you missed that, they're all with their laptops editing. Yep. They're all trying to get out that next video. There's been some good content on their videos lately. It's just full of information.
Right. So, here's the $1 million question.
We're going to send you a picture. It's exactly what we're doing. I believe it.
Alright, here's the $1 million question. Dad only dads
Met you
on
last
special
night on the Cap
occasions.
7 stream. Jackson is my son.
Oh, awesome. Okay, for those guys that didn't get to go on the Cap 7.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, how that translates into English, because the brain wasn't working. The brain was working faster than the mouth. Okay. Jackson is a 15-year-old young man who's probably been through like 70 surgeries already. He is absolutely enthralled with playing music and living a sustainable lifestyle. Gardening. He wants to live off the land.
Nice.
Well, Cab brought me on last night because he's like, you're never able to be in my live stream on a day that I'm doing his panel thing. And so we went up on the panel and we just started. He said, well, explain about your channel and what you do and blah, blah, blah. And so that lady, Jackson's mom, she said, my son would love to come on and talk to you.
Cool.
And I said, and Cab was like, well, bring him on, let's go. And he asked some really cool questions. So I've got to. Do we have any cucumber seeds?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, we need to look because cucumber is his favorite vegetable, and I talked him into growing some cucumbers on his back porch because if I'm not mistaken, they live in an apartment.
Terry said she's got cucumber seeds.
Yeah, and so I want to get him some cucumber seeds.
Cool.
And then I'm gonna work with him about growing it vertically, kind of like how. And I sent him to the Roots and Refuge vertical gardening video,
so that he can watch that.
so he can work, watch that.
Yes.
And that would help him get some ideas about what I meant about growing vertically, because she did an awesome job with that video.
Oh yeah.
And
I absolutely love her video on that. I mean, her garden is beautiful anyway, but her vertical gardening definitely makes use of all of the vertical space that
all
you
these
lose.
98.6s in here is burning up.
If he needs seeds, let me know.
Who said
Roots
that?
and Refuge. Remember, she's got the hookup, so she
yeah.
might be able to help us out with that and send him some.
She-
Farm on Quail Hollow's in here. Kaylee,
Farm on Quail!
yay! Lovely. Lovely, lovely. All right. So we got all these peeps in here. It's awesome. All right. Girlfriend has got seeds. I know. I'm so jealous. Every time I see all y'all's pictures, and you know what she's got them all saved in. You
No,
know
wait.
those-
Let me guess. Let me see if I can guess. A suitcase.
No, she's got them in photo boxes. Like, you know, the
You
real
didn't let me
fancy
finish.
photo
I was
boxes.
going to say a suitcase, but inside the suitcase, there's photo boxes.
Of course you were. That's what I said.
That's what I said. So,
Yep, it's been a good day. We made it to 10K, and Mama Grows made it to 1,000.
This is better beer than cake.
No, what I saw, like in one of her videos for right before Christmas, I was binge watching some of her stuff, and it looks like she's got like photo boxes that are full,
I'm gonna go help Carol get drinks.
full of seeds. I mean, just,
thank you.
and she was telling a story. She was telling a story the other day about how she went to the store, or not to the store. She went to the post office and was shipping some seeds out to get rid of some of her, give them to somebody else. And no sooner did she drop the box off, she went to check her P.O. box. There was a whole other box.
Yeah, I
seeds
saw
for her.
I saw that
I
one.
was like, oh my goodness. So yeah, so she's got these beautiful boxes that have, she's very girly, which is a little bit different than me. I'm not as girly, but she is like, everything's beautiful around her. Like, I think when she just walks into a room, everything around her just turns beautiful.
No, that's when you walk into a room.
But anytime you see her living room and her kitchen, like everything is
What are you
just
chewing on?
beautiful. Beautiful hangs around Jess. And
That is
even
an
her,
okra pod, man.
even her seed boxes are beautiful. So,
Are you supposed to be chewing on an okra pod?
of course, Daddy, it's just an okra pod.
Are we supposed to be chewing on an okra pod? Don't lick my hand.
Look! Perceiving a Life got a job today. That's awesome.
Are we supposed to be chewing on okra pods?
Say the seeds are out of it, Daddy. It's okay now.
Just making a mess.
It's okay now. There's a baby. Is you my baby?
So,
Mwah.
what was I getting ready to say? Oh, it has been a long road
Hey, there's my dog friend.
for us to get here. We started way back in the day. Like,
Yeah.
What was it?
Back before monetization. Just saying.
Yeah. Our very first video, Blaze was, what did we figure the other day? 11, 12? He's stinking 20 now. It was the
When we started?
Yeah.
So we filmed it in 2011. So to 2017, no wait, yeah. To 2018 would have been 7 years. So 7 years, so probably 8 years. So he was like 12.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And
Yeah.
He was, I had him out there with a little hoe, and he was helping hoe up the rows for the onions. We were putting onion sets in. And then the next video after that, was take 2, because the first one, I think I dropped the camera on or something. And then there was take 2, because we didn't know anything about editing. We literally just shot on this little
just loaded it up.
Panasonic camera, and what we got.
Yep.
Put it on there. And then
our camera started acting up. We knew nothing about like settings on cameras, how to move them around or do anything with them. So a couple of the videos are in black and white because we figured that was the only way that it looked good. I mean, like, we have come so far in these years to where now, I mean, Jason's proficient with editing software. We speak geek a little bit. Yeah. So that's really, really, really cool. We've definitely come a long way. And the really cool thing about YouTube is you get to chronicle that. Like, people can go back and look at our very first video and our old videos and then look at the new stuff and be like, wow, look how much they've changed, or look how much the girls have, because some of the very
what they're saying? Jason got fat.
They probably
You
are.
can see skinny Jason, couple of months, little heavier Jason. It's like you can tell, like, Robin started cooking more, or Robin's cooking got better, because it went skinny.
No, we started harvesting more. We started getting more of our own food, and so you were able to eat more.
Look, baby. In the very beginning, your cooking was good, but then you got more confident and you started experimenting. And your cooking got a lot better. And that's proper English too.
I had more to work with. You started growing all kinds of stuff, and I had like. The world oyster.
I went and looked. You could progressively watch me put on weight.
Yep, you're
skinny,
old-fashioned fat.
Boom, boom. And it's not like I just woke up one morning, I was like, like I ate something I was allergic to. No, you can watch the kid get fatter. Boom, 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 boom. Then there was a time that it was like, ooh, dude.
No, there's a reason I like Meg. Look at that. It's called Happy, Jason.
No. No, and there was that time I like ballooned up. It's like I got stung by like 8,000 honeybees.
Well, now what people don't know behind the scenes is that was about the time you were getting steroids in your back.
Oh, but those don't make you gain weight.
No, they don't make you gain weight. Just do some yoga.
The middle-aged spread.
Yeah.
What you talking about?
It.
But I've also come to the realization and acceptance of my fatness. And I've come to it as a security blanket. You don't see them kidnapping fat people.
This is very true.
That's because we're too much to carry.
That's it. Bye, Wholesome Roots. Bye, Rose.
You can't just pick me up and toss me in a van.
This is
now,
true.
you could probably lure me in there with some, like, Krispy Kreme donuts or something. But you can't just swoop out of nowhere and just pick me up for that.
Fat and sassy.
So, just like...
Dunlop disease.
You haven't really changed that much. If you go back and look at the hand milking video to some of your cooking videos, you're still just as beautiful.
I don't know. You can see a little bit where I gained and then where I lost. Because I'm back in the lost stage.
But the one thing that is just awesome about it is these things coming in the door right here.
Yeah, because if you look at some of the really, really old videos, you can see Ladessa was like, I mean, if you think back, we've been doing this 7, almost 8 years. Ladessa's 11, so she would have been like 3. And
my favorite one is the turkey, when we were building the turkey coop.
And, people don't realize this, but in the beginning, we caught a lot of flack for that. Because they're like, oh my gosh, you gave a 3-year-old a hammer? Oh my God, what are you doing? And I'm like, are you kidding me?
They were in there, and they were rocking and pulling the nails out of the bless you, pulling the nails out of the fencing. and they were all excited to be helping, especially this one right here.
Carol was
Carol.
very...
Carol, and you watch her put her little hair back.
Yeah, she'll say... We gave our 7th grader power tools for Christmas. That is awesome. Yeah, by then they're like practically grown up. I mean, if you're really doing it right and you're empowering them to do stuff, like we had an instance today. I was cooking dinner and Jason was like, "Well, send Ladessa out here to the schoolhouse." And I was like, "Well, baby, I think she's in the shop." And he's like, "Well, what is she doing out there by herself?" I'm like, "She's 11 years old. She knows not to use power tools. She's not out there using power tools." But she was definitely out there starting a fire to get it warmed up in there so that you could go out there and work on her bike with her. You know? So it's like, we empower our children to...
But yet, the tires...
Not done. But we empower our kids to do for themselves and to be self-sufficient. And then we look back and we're like, but they're only 11. And then you're like, but wait a minute. She can make a fire better than some of these guys in here that are self-proclaimed survivalists.
All right, hey, you got to get back in your hole.
So.
Get back in your hole so I can scoot over. Get in your hole. Don't you sass me.
Suburban said if they smash their finger,
Come on over, baby.
they learn not to do it again real quick. That's exactly right.
Well, you could. One of the things that I really like is I can go back. You can travel back in time, and you can see Blaze growing up. Blaze, the first time we did pig tagging, and Blaze went in there to wrestle with pigs. You can see the girls helping build coops, starting their own trap line when they started trapping squirrels. And it's just as good, if not better, than pictures. And it's a lot safer, too, because what's the matter?
Can you address that? Just that this is family friendly. There are kids in here. This is not the first one. There's been some other stuff, and he's new.
Okay. Somebody needs to take care of that, please.
Yeah, just keep it clean. It's only 9 o'clock in Arkansas, and I know there are kids walking around. And the other thing is that a lot of our kids are all homeschooled and young when they learn how to read. So
Yeah.
We got to keep it a little clean. So
courtesy.
all right. So anyway,
How am I supposed to?
So-
can you not see you? Oh, we can't see.
Look
Let
like
us.
a person from Whoville.
What, over our homesteading journey, Carol, what has been your... Come up here so they can see you, because you're like super low.
Yeah,
What-
we're good. Thank you.
What was your
I want a
favorite...
bike for Christmas.
We're past the thing that Daddy was fat, and we're kind of past that.
You want to come sit on that?
What has been your most... What do you think you enjoy the most about homesteading?
When I go to sleep. I'm kidding.
Oh, the piglets.
Oh, the piglets.
Yep, she loves the
I thought you was
piglets.
going to say butter on Brussels sprouts.
Full stick.
Full stick.
That was
Ladessa-
absolutely hilarious when he said that to her. You didn't use a full stick, did you?
Yeah, a grown man trying to question my cooking abilities.
Dessa, what's been your favorite thing? What do you enjoy the most about homesteading and
1870s, what's up?
living our lifestyle?
Yeah, what's your favorite? We already know Dessa's favorite.
Food.
Food.
No, quail.
Quail.
Quail?
Yeah, food.
Now, which part? Do you like the Cajun style pickled quail eggs? Or do you like the quail?
Yes.
Yes. That's my girl. 6.
Put your hands together.
6.
There's your question. There's your answer.
Yeah, so that's the thing is like Ladessa at a very young age, when we were first started raising quail, we had a deep fryer.
Oh no.
And so we would clean them, and then we would drop all we'd dust them real light and put them in the fryer. And then I'd pull them out and put them on paper towels to let the grease drain from them. And then I would go back to put them back. I would go back to put them back in, another one in, and then I'd come back and it'd be gone. And I'm like, where are these things going? And we didn't have a dog that could reach up on the countertops at the time. And so then I'd hear these little feet
This is very interesting.
going down the
right
hallway,
now.
and I'd just barely catch Ladessa. And then she'd come back, and she'd be like, and then this one, because she was the one that said quail-licious,
I thought
right?
it was this one. No.
No, I don't think she was old enough. I think it was Carol. But they both loved quail.
Green
very,
Dream.
Very, very early on.
What's up, buddy?
And, let's see. Green Dreams in here. Oven baked quail with cream of mushroom soup.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? But not oven baked. Let me tell you, the best that we love is smothered quail. And smothered quail, you lightly dust the quail and fry them. And then you cook them in mushroom gravy and onions. You caramelize some onions and mushrooms and then make a gravy and cook all of that together.
Yeah,
BW
don't,
Family
there's
Farm.
no such thing as turducken. There's turducken quail.
Turducken quail.
See, and that's the reason why I'm so fat.
Yeah.
I cannot wait. Okay, everybody, here's a shameless plug. VW Farm and Roots and Refuge are throwing a, let's just call it a shindig.
Get together.
Get together shindig.
I'm so excited about that.
In April.
Because that's all coming together so quick for us.
Mm-hmm. So you made me lose my thought. Yeah.
On April 6th. Uh-huh.
Okay. We're going to do our absolute best to go.
No, we're going to make it.
We're going to make it?
Yep, we're going to make it. I learned one thing I learned from Jess is there is no I hope or I might. It's you got to have the mentality of it's going to happen and this is how I'm getting there. So you know what? We're going to make it there. We've already had an offer on where we're going to spend the night while we're there, so I don't have to pay for a room. That was one of the issues of being able to go.
Okay, so I guess you're going to answer her then. I guess the answer is yes.
Then the other one was getting up there is a little bit more than just a day drive. So we had somebody offer for us to stay at their house as a stopping point before we go up there. So that was the alleviated second hotel room. So now it's just gas, y'all, because I'll have the time.
What?
So now it's just
I
gas.
say hi, but I'm
And
shy.
and I think
We got that.
we can figure that one out.
Yeah.
So, you know, with all that being said, it's going to happen. We're going to be there.
We met VW Family Farm for the first time on Two Family Homestead's Christmas Eve live stream.
Yeah, for all of you that are new or haven't really followed us much, we don't watch a whole lot of YouTube. We do a lot of content creating, but we don't have as much time to watch everybody else. And so a lot of these channels, like with Jess, I had no idea who she was when she was walking around at the HOA conference. No idea, completely oblivious. The only clue that she was a YouTuber was she was walking around with a stick and a camera, and I was like, she must be on YouTube.
I knew who she was because the couple of weeks before, somehow the thing when they went to, I think it was in California, came up on my feed, and she was I think she was interviewing Becky's Homestead and a couple of others, and I was like,
Who is this?
who is this? And then I started just sporadically watching some of her garden videos.
Ben's pushing now. Isn't it Ben? Is that his name?
Mm-hmm, Big Ben.
Yeah.
Because there's like 7 Bens there at the house right now.
We've already found you a property if you just want to move here for good. I got to find
See,
a job, too.
don't tempt
It's
me.
not just about the property.
Don't tempt me.
So what's going on in April?
Don't tempt me because I saw his living room.
I know. You were... Look, what was hilarious is, so we're talking on the 2-family live stream, and Jason looks behind Ben's shoulder and sees a buck. And it's one of those... Have you ever been, like, looking at a picture and you only see, like, the one thing that's right in front of you, and then once you pan back a little bit, you start to see other things that you didn't see.
He's got a whole herd hanging on the wall. I was like, I asked him, I said, man, how big's that buck behind you? He's like, which one? I'm like, what do you mean, which one? And he's like, oh, let me show you. And he went, whoop. And he started doing this, and started like leaning back and stuff. Like, yeah, you got this one over here. This one. He started panning around. It looked like something out of National Geographic. There were so many heads on the wall. Mm-hmm. Like he was a bounty hunter or something.
Yeah, it was so...
And then I found out he traps. So, speaking of, did you catch a beaver yet? Because he
said he was checking traps. That was why they didn't make it right away. He just came in because he was checking traps. Let's see. And
they eat the beaver too.
Jackson's came running in, found out you were live, and got all excited. Food forest permaculture. What's up?
Are you gonna get?
And his
Special
wife,
location,
Special location.
hey,
What?
his wife is cleared to make sure that you know that half are hers.
Yep.
That she's killed half of those. So
Whoa!
I think Dad's gonna leave you for her.
I know, right? No. I just never, I'm the one that cooks them. I don't really go out and hunt. I can't sit still long enough. I am the person that cannot go
That reads
to
her
a
book.
movie theater.
That reads her.
We're just gonna leave that alone.
That reads her
we
book.
disagree on that.
Yeah.
But
That
I
reads her
can't.
book in the store.
I can't even go to the movie theater without getting up within the first 20 minutes to go to the bathroom or go get something to refill my popcorn or refill my drink. So
He
I
can't
can't
even
sit.
Sorry.
I can't sit in a deer stand for hours on end doing nothing. Just can't.
He
So,
can't. He can't.
and now with the, back then in the beginning with your funny story, back then we didn't have cell phones with internet access. So I would really be dangerous now.
What book? were you
Because
reading?
I would literally just be sitting there scrolling on my phone, and I guarantee you the deer would walk right past
They
me.
did when you was reading a book.
I was reading, it was a James Patterson book. So Jess says, I'm like you. Maya shoots the food and I prefer to grow it. There you go. Yeah, I much prefer to cook it or to grow it than I do to shoot it. And it's not that I would have a problem shooting. The thing is that it's just not, I don't have to worry about doing it because I have somebody who will do it. So
That's my job.
yeah. So that's
God put us here to be husbands to this planet.
right.
We're overseers.
Mhm.
And it's our job
Right.
to it's our responsibility to make sure that we have dominion over all the animals, plants and animals. It says that in the very beginning of the Bible. A couple chapters in. But, and it's our job to make sure that these animals are taken care of. That means we got to keep the populations in check.
Right.
Hunting is not all about running out there and, killing a deer and putting the head on the wall.
Right.
There's a lot of things that go into it. You always look to harvest the older,
Right. Culling. Yeah.
the older
Mm-hmm.
does, the older bucks, because they've reached their prime.
Right.
So their immune system goes down from here. Their ability to take care of themselves goes down.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And you have to cull the herd. You have to thin the herd. That's why I do not believe in relocating any wild animal that I catch. Because I'm not a wildlife biologist. I don't know the population of foxes or raccoons or possums in my area.
Right, in a given area.
And if I take that raccoon and I relocate him 25, 50 miles away from my homestead, I could have just introduced the breaking point to that area that I relocated him to, and just put that little bit of extra strain on that food system that was there, that causes them to wander out further and have more human interaction, that causes the raccoons and everybody to start to starve to death.
Right.
And it's just, I mean, that's one of my responsibilities that I take very seriously, like being the spiritual leader of my household and being the husband to my beautiful bride and the father to my wonderful children. But that means it can't always be rainbow-colored ponies around here, though, either, huh?
I love how you look at Ladessa when you say wonderful children.
You know you're my favorite.
Yeah, I know.
Wait,
We share
what?
UVs and moon pies. You don't get anything. Guess whose name's on the wheel?
He just went.
So, we but anyway, we couldn't have gotten to this point where we're at right now if it wasn't for all of y'all. Y'all took interest in us, took interest in our channel and our videos, and you watched them, and you hit that little red button, and you subscribed. And you said, something made you say, I'm going to give this family a chance. Mm-hmm. And we appreciate that chance.
Right, old or new. There's some of y'all that have been with us for a very long time. Matter of fact, there were some of you back before we even started doing live streams that knew about us, told us, told us about how they had met us early on, and we didn't even know. But it's just nice to see that. Whoa, what did you do? So it's just nice to see that. Yeah, see, that's what Kitty's saying. Is that she knew us way back before we live streamed, followed some of our stuff, and she's just one of many. Like, there's a lot of people that, like, we started to put faces with names and stuff when we started doing live streaming, but we had somebody that at the very first HOA conference came up and was like, oh, I've been watching y'all for like a couple of years, and we're like,
since
really?
the very beginning.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. And
so Bob in Missouri said, I've been following you for a very long time, just found you again. Yeah, and that's our men folk just got home. Maya says, congratulations. Well, that's another one. Congratulations to Roots and Refuge. They made it to 70K this morning.
78?
Yeah. 70.
70?
Yeah, she woke up this morning, went to check her subs, and it was at 70,000, and she's like, yes!
70K, way to go.
Yeah, old as dirt, which we're going to have to get with her because she's got seeds. I'm going to find out where she is and come get some of her seeds. She has a bunch of some pretty cool heirloom stuff.
Yeah. Now, for those of you that just subbed us, on our homepage, there is a spot over there on the side that says, check out these channels. Mm-hmm. These are the channels that we watch their videos. We follow their stuff. Mm-hmm. I got to add a couple of more because I just found them, like VW Farms. I got to add him over there. But Roots and Refuge is over there. Steve Ramsey's over there.
You got Hollers on there?
The Hollers are on there.
Their journey is really, like, if you're looking for something to watch, YouTube, at least right now, is still free. Go watch some Holler Homestead or some Roots and Refuge instead of turning on the Netflix. Mm-hmm. Because that's cool. VW Family Farm had a goal to hit 1,000 this year, and we're almost at 2. That's great. Woohoo! Bear, what state are you in?
They asking us?
Yeah,
We're in
Georgia.
northeast Georgia.
Yeah, we're in Georgia. And there's the
There's the bear.
right on my head. He's on my head.
The dancing bear.
Daddy needs a dab. Yes!
You didn't even do it right.
It's
That's how old people do it.
That's how old people do it.
no, it's
Dancing bear time, man. Yeah. So.
So go check those channels out. You won't be disappointed.
Yeah.
And some of them are not homesteading channels. You know, like Steve Ramsey, he's a woodworking channel. He's woodworking for mere mortals. He breaks it down super easy.
Marine style. I mean, you could even eat some
there.
crayons while you're watching it and still follow
No,
along.
you didn't. You did not just go there.
Okay, I'm gonna move before someone throws some things.
Carol, can I
No,
get
you just didn't go
Archie?
there.
Oh, that's cool. I have 250 hazelnut bushes on
What's
my
up,
1 acre
Dutch?
farm. What's up, Dutch? That's a new one. 5 unmistakable chosen karmas. Really? Do we need to get rid
Somebody
of that one
bounce
too,
that, please.
All right, I'm doing my name change very soon. Why? Why is Kitty gonna change?
She's got some stuff going on.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Dutch. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And so we're gonna be doing Saturday night. Is gonna be a special live stream. We are going to review 2018, and then we're going to share with you guys what our goals are for 2019. And we've got some really interesting goals.
Mm-hmm.
And so you guys come on over and enjoy that or watch that with us.
Watch that, participate.
Because we got some really cool, interesting goals this year that we're going to share with you guys. And we're going to start doing more vlog style videos. The last couple of videos, I've been trying it, and I tried to get one out today, but Mother Nature threw a monkey wrench, and I got to get some more footage. So we're going to have that one coming out tomorrow. And so this one, the one that's coming out tomorrow, is going to be about mushrooms.
Yeah, so some of y'all that have been following us have seen that we mentioned that we got some of the inoculated, they did them on wood dowels, and we, Lone Star, I know, you're welcome.
What?
Because it's all Lone Star.
Yep.
He had some that were the, really? We hit 10,000 and now everybody's, that's lovely. So, for the,
Right.
you
girls,
can buy like a log.
bedtime.
You can
Just
buy
tell
a
everybody good
log.
night.
Yeah, tell everybody good night.
Bye. Good night. It's past our bedtime.
All right.
Way past.
Yeah, way past your bedtime.
Okay,
But
I
they-
have to take this off.
They have
It's a disguise.
they sold some inoculated
Oh, I can't do the hand thing.
Just go.
pigs, the dowels, and we bought a bunch of those, and now we're
Okay,
putting them
coldness,
in.
Coldness, wetness.
Wait for your sister so she can get on the umbrella with you. And that didn't happen.
So now we're putting them on. We put them in the wood logs. So you have a video on that and how that works, and that's pretty cool. We're excited to see how those do next year. So or at the end of this year, right? Well, no, next year, because we got what?
We got 9 months.
2 more days, 3 more days.
Yeah.
4 more days. Gosh, really? 4 more days.
Keep counting.
So
Man, I'm going to give you a wrench.
yeah, apparently once you
We-
get popular,
We got some interesting folks coming in here tonight.
so anyway. So April 6th, huh? I better go. I gotta put in my.
April 6th. I'm super stoked, super excited about it. I wear aprons. She's one who's been with us for a long time and supporting us for a while. And we love her and appreciate her. Lone Star is one.
Yeah. Been around for a while. There's so many.
Yeah. But I'm super excited. April, we're going to be in AR, Kansas. Kansas. Okay. We made 10,000.
No. Not going to happen.
Come on.
Get me to 20 and then I'll do it.
No, because you said get you to 10.
I did not say that.
Way back in the day. When we got like 1,000 subs, I tried to get you to do it then.
Look, I'll tell you what. It'll be a good video. We'll do it at Roots and Refuge. I'll do it when I go to Arkansas.
Promise?
I promise. Pinky swear. We'll do it at Roots and Refuge at their get-together thing. Because it's in Arkansas, so we'll do it there.
So you're going to call the hogs there?
Yes.
You heard it. You heard it.
Now, any of y'all who've been following me for a while, following us for a while, know that I went to school there for 4 years and refused to do it. So, just saying. This I gotta see in person. What's going on in Arkansas? Roots and Refuge and VW Family Farm are having a get-together on April 6th. So, and we're going to go. We're going to be there. Everything has kind of fallen into place that we can go. So, Lone Star, you need to be there. He said, ain't but a few hours from me. Yeah, but from where you are, though, it's in central Arkansas. So, you'll just have to kind of look. I think Rosebud is one of the... She cracks me up.
Please document this beautiful event.
Yeah, so... Look, I didn't go to Arkansas for their football team. Let's just put it that way. Anyway, they actually had a really good college. Their university is actually pretty.
Isn't your name in a brick somewhere or something?
It should be. And that's the thing is, like, I think it's probably several hours to get to Fayetteville from where they are. But they're supposed to have my name on a brick on the senior walk wall. And, so I have it kind of in my head that one of these days we're going to get out there and, you know, be able to find it. But I have a really bad feeling that it's not there and that I will have to, like, I'll have to make a stink about it. Because I was supposed to graduate in May that year. And they sent me paperwork like 2 weeks before graduation to tell me that I wasn't going to graduate. I didn't have all my credit hours. But what happened is they screwed up transferring my credit hours from... I went to University of South Carolina one summer. And they didn't transfer those credits. And so they were telling me that I wasn't going to graduate. But the problem was they had already shut down everything. And they were already in the midst of doing whatever they needed to do. That they weren't taking on any more... of anything. So I had to wait until they got back into session in August and had to start calling religiously to get the right person on the phone before I could get, and by that time I had moved up to Wisconsin. So it's not like I was right around the corner and I could do something about it. So there's a good possibility that my name is not on a brick somewhere because, but it's also possible that they put it on the brick for the following year. So
my name's on a wall.
Yeah.
In a bar in China, Hong Kong.
Mm-hmm. All right. Really? Let's see. Yeah, don't worry about that. I'm 18 miles from Claremore. So I went to the University of Arkansas up in Fayetteville. So we used to go into Oklahoma all the time. When Dutch was doing a bunch of his videos, I'm like, oh, I've been through there. Yep, look, Jason, I think you've officially made it. You have new trolls.
Yeah.
Didn't the last batch come at like 5K? Like maybe it's in 5K increments. Maybe I don't know.
No.
But we have.
But
plenty
thanks for the view.
Yeah, there you go. But we have plenty of blue in here, and they're doing a great job.
Hey, you guys go. I'm gonna steal a line from Jess.
I love it. I love what she does. I was gonna say, if you're not gonna do it, I am. Go ahead.
ahead.
Well, one thing that Jess encourages everybody to do, and I think it's absolutely awesome, is that when you're in a live stream, all of our moderators, they all have channels themselves. If you'll go check out those channels, with the exception of one or two, go check out those channels and give them a, subscribe to them, check out their content, because all of them have very good information and good quality content to check out. So I thought that was really, I heard her say that a couple of times, and I was like, that is an awesome idea. Mm-hmm. So yeah, definitely check out, there's Roots and Refuge, Kitty's Homestead. Does Vina put anything out?
I don't know.
I'm not sure that she does.
I don't think she does.
If she has, it hadn't been much.
Suburban doesn't put anything out.
VW Family Farm does.
They like this troll smash.
The Farm on Quail Hollow. Green Gables. Now, Green Gables, she's put out a couple of things, I think. But her big thing is she actually has a couple of businesses that she does. So you can go check out, I think she has a couple of things on Facebook that you could check out. She's got an embroidery business that she does, and she also does some kind of virtual assistant stuff that's really neat as well.
Yeah.
So
this is bringing back memories, all these trolls.
I'm telling you, I'm like, wow, we're back in the good old days.
Yeah. But
don't let the door hit you.
See you, bye.
So anyway, we've been at almost an hour, so.
We're at 10K.
Yeah, that's one thing that I hate about that they changed with YouTube, that you can't message through YouTube anymore.
Yeah.
You almost have to make like an inflammatory comment on somebody's video to get their attention. So, anyway, yeah, well, sometimes it comes with the territory,
We kind of know where it's originating from. We just we'll just continue to pray for them. So that's all we can do.
Huh. Kitty says you can message through YouTube, but you have to connect with them first or something.
So, yeah, something like that.
Yeah. All right, so Windswept's getting ready to leave, so thank you for coming on in.
Thank you, Windswept.
I'm assuming that's Karen, because isn't Mr. Windswept the other one?
Yeah, Mr. Windswept.
So, good night, sweetheart. Have a good night.
Mr. Windswept.
Mr.
Windswept.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, YouTube made it more complicated than it needed to be.
So we made it to 10K. And we made it through the support and love of everybody that's in here. Mm-hmm. And we appreciate it. Do you want to do that video this week or next week?
What?
The giveaway video.
No, we'll touch on it on Saturday. We'll reiterate because we've already mentioned it. But we're going to do, since we made our goal before the new year, we're going to put together a box, and then we're going to randomly select somebody based off of, we're going to put out a video and have everybody comment on it, and then we're going to randomly select from that list of everybody that's commented, and then we're going to send out that package. Yeah. So come to our live stream on Saturday, and we'll tell you when that video is coming out. And it'll be appropriately titled, like 10K giveaway, right, or something like that. And then just watch the video, follow the directions in the video, leave a comment, and then we will hit that random picker thing. Do they still even have that? Yeah. Okay. If not, it comes through our TubeBuddy. Oh, okay. And the other thing y'all need to keep an eye out for, I have how many days left? 28, 29, 30, 31. 4 days left on my temperature blanket. 4 days. I have made it the whole year, y'all.
That is the most expensive blanket ever.
But it was done in moderation over time. And that's the funny thing is I started with a big, huge bag of yarn. And so I had the startup cost.
Okay.
But then it was like every once in a while it was, I need to go get a skein of yarn.
All right, everybody wants to see this. So, Ben Holler,
We need your drone.
I'm going to need you to come back this way, some sort of way, and fly your drone.
You won't be able...
You're going to have to get high, brother.
All right, so everybody's asking, can we see it? Can we see it on Saturday? You won't be able to see it on Saturday. I don't think you understand. It's as long as this building is wide.
It's longer than that.
It is over 12 feet long. It weighs 100 pounds. No, but it probably weighs close to like 7 or 8. I mean, it's massive. It sits on my lap and it's like...
I can't put my arms around the roll.
Jess got to see it and she's like, that blanket is epic. It is massive. So what we're planning on doing is in the backyard, I'm going to have Jason and Blaze on either end of it, holding it up. And then I'm going to have...
She means back pasture because that's how much room we need.
And then I'm going to have the girls hold up like towards the middle. And then that way we'll be able to pan out and you'll be able to see the entire thing. So I'm really, 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 really excited to share that because it's huge. It's massive. I did not realize how big.
She can fold that thing like 2 or 3 times and then loop it together, and my son will have a like minus 80 below.
We were talking about
sleeping bag.
Right, we were talking about folding it in half and putting like some cloth, put it over some cloth and then put batting in it and make it almost like a comforter because it is that big. Like, it is massive.
So could it be a world record size?
I have no idea. I've never looked at anything like that. If you want to look it up on what a crocheted... but...
How would you look something like that
I have
up?
no idea. I really don't. But it is huge. It's as wide as the couch because I wanted it to be wide enough for him to put on his bed. But... with the length of it, you can't, and see, it was my very first one, so you don't really see one that's got like patterns. It just tells you to do a line, go to the next day, do another line, do another row, do another row, do another row.
I'm glad you changed vocabulary.
And so then what happened is I got to like day, 15 or 20, and I'm like, Jason, this is not a good idea. And it was because I started out with double crochets. So they're like, each row is like that tall. So then I went down to half doubles. But see, next year, I'm going to take a break. Or am I?
Yes, you are. You need to take a break.
To. But then the next year, I'll do carols. And what I'm going to do...
I think you should take a couple years break. Start on carols when she's like 16.
So then what will happen is I'll go to like a single crochet. So each row will be much
Is there a thing called like half a crochet?
Mm-hmm. A single crochet. They're small.
Like a quarter crochet or something.
Yeah, no. We just it's definitely... It was a very cool, a quarter crochet. It was a very cool thing to do because I was able to, every morning I'd get up, have my cup of coffee, do a row, and then I was done. One thing, there was a couple of things that I was surprised that I didn't do, was I didn't, I didn't do anything for when he had his accident. And that just tells you how not delirious I was.
Okay, hold on. Let me interrupt you. Jerry Farrell's thing was okay.
It was held for review.
It was held for review.
It was a YouTube video for the largest...
I can't undo it. But Jerry, go ahead and
You can post it again.
you can post it again.
I saw.
So sorry about
It's
that.
okay.
You gotta
It's okay. We'll get
gotta
there.
understand
We want to keep this as clean as possible. So,
yeah.
there you go.
There we go.
There you go.
There we
So
go.
that's the one for the largest. But so next time I'm gonna do a single crochet and it will be much smaller. But what I was getting at is that with Blaze's accident, that just tells you just how like out of sorts we were, because I didn't think to do anything different for those days. But on other stuff, we did for the football games, we did red and black on that row if they won. And there's only 2 weeks where there's no red and black. I was half a mind to do a yellow and purple. I'm telling you, I was like this close to doing a yellow and purple line right across.
Tommy Alderman would have loved you forever.
I mean, I was like this close that week. I was gonna put yellow and purple right across the middle of it, but he'd have killed me for that. So, and then the week that we lost to Alabama, I was gonna put just a straight black line, and then I was like, no, I'll just leave it alone. So, but it's cool. And then, like, there was one day where we had snow. So, there's a light blue color to indicate the snow.
Just think if this year alone, if you would have put a blue line every time we had rain.
Oh, it would have, the whole thing would have been blue.
Just about.
Yeah, the whole thing would have been blue. So, yeah, I just...
All right, VW, thanks for coming by, brother. Appreciate you. Thanks for your help with everything going on in the chat. And we'll be watching some of your stuff. I'm going to be referencing your bee swarm trap video. And
yeah, good night, Ben.
so when I do, because we're building ours from plywood. And so I'm going to reference your trick with the straw and stuff, and I'm going to send people to you so they can see it. And the fact that you're just doing a completely different swarm trap than us, too.
Alright.
That's coming out soon.
Alright, Charlotte. Look who that is!
Monterre! Nunda!
That's crazy. Just got the notice.
Mm-hmm.
We've been on for an hour.
Yeah. She probably doesn't have the bell wrong. So, but anything else you want to say?
Nope.
Because it's kind of late on
It
school
is.
night.
My eyes, can you see I'm starting to get tired?
They sparkle and they're beautiful. They're just beautiful.
She's like, that is crazy. And yes, I have the bell rung. And see, Suburban says she still hasn't gotten hers.
Wow.
She just knew we were going on because I told a couple people we were going live. So they're all like, we're on. So, but yeah. And that was one thing before we leave. Everybody was checking our channel. And that's what was, I got you.
Okay.
Everybody was messaging me like, you're so close. And so it was really neat to know that we have people in our corner that was just like, just hovering over our channel, waiting for it to hit 10. That was really, really cool. So, all right. So, I don't know how many of y'all know that I work in the granite business. So that's what the comment for Green Gables. She said, Robin, it's countertop time. Please message me. I told her that, and any of y'all that are, in the southeastern area, if you're ever wanting to do countertops, granite quartz, anything like that, hit me up. Just send me a message because I can definitely put you in the right, put you with the right person and help you pick out colors and things without ever having to come to our shop. So you don't necessarily have to be in Elberton. Although it's a great excuse to come visit, right? I mean, I gotta go pick out my countertops. So, Anyway, so just in case anybody was wondering what that was about, that's what. Look at who that is. It's Scrape Away.
Scrape Away.
Hello, hello.
Yeah. So you don't want to miss out on Saturday's stream because one, we're going to be talking about the 10,000K giveaway, but we're also going to be talking about this huge project we have coming up here. We are taking, what's the best way to put it? We're going to take the way that we garden, we're going to flip it around, and we're going to turn it up on its ear, and we're going to bounce on it a couple of times, and we are going to show how easy it is for everybody, whether you live in an apartment complex, whether you live in a subdivision, or whether you live in a city and you need to do it on a rooftop. How you're going to be able to become less dependent upon our broken food system.
Upon the man. Yeah.
And we're going to show you how easy it is. How easy it is and how rejoicing. No.
Uplifting.
How calming, rejuvenating. Oh, God wanted us to garden. That's why He put us in one. And
so, have you given more thought to the competition?
No, I'm not competing with you. I love you way too much, and I know me.
That's so not fun.
I mean, you can call it a competition if you want to, but I'm not going to compete with you.
But see, I think it would be fun to do. So is it okay for me to just look and see what you're planting on your side, and I'll go plant it on my side?
If that's what you want to do, my love.
Okay. Yeah, so the other night we were talking about Jason thinks he can garden better than me. And we're letting him be delusional. I'm letting him be delusional and think that he can be.
Wait. You gonna poke the bear, ain't you? You gonna make it a competition. So then what's at stake? Who wins? What are we gonna put any, like,
We both win. Because by competing, we are going to be
well, what are the variables are gonna be? Are you gonna do everything exactly like I do, and we're just...
No. We're gonna have the same, we're gonna start with the same dirt. The same seeds. Anything after that is fair game. Compost teas, different types of watering,
So
any kind of essential oils.
You're gonna take my duck compost tea that I got up there by the shop, aren't you?
I don't know.
Whoa.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. But the thing is that my point to this competition is that what it allows us to do is to have some friendly competition that makes us both rise to the occasion, and maybe we grow twice as much instead of just one person.
There's gonna have to be a whole lot of prayer involved. Because see, there are times I honestly believe, and I've had talks with JC about this, his confidence in me with certain tasks, of handling certain tasks, outshine my confidence in myself of handling certain tasks. And I'm an extremely competitive person.
Yeah, you let it slip. As soon as we started talking about it, the first thing you said was you were going to pee on my plants. I mean, you were killing me. Like, I'm like, really? Like, we just... Like, what is that about?
I'm an extremely competitive person.
Like, I got to see a side of you real quick. I was like, wow, really? That quick? Like, we're just barely talking about it. And you're like, I'm going to go pee on your plants. I'm like, wow.
First thing came to my head.
Uh-huh. I told you, I'll help you weed. Oops, not a weed. Oops, not a weed. But at the end of the day, I feel like we're both rational enough people that at the end of the day, you have to realize that sabotage means no food.
That is true. That is true.
If this was something like, racing to the back pasture, I would just trip your butt.
I would destroy you. You
But
wouldn't be nowhere near me. You
I
wouldn't
would
be nowhere
trip
near
you.
me to...
I would trip you. You would be on the ground, and I would keep going. Just saying. Sabotage.
Look.
That's sabotage.
I could do 50 push-ups. Then take off running, catch you and beat you.
Not if I have an empty bladder. Yeah, make a sign that says sabotage means no food. I'm just saying, I wouldn't intentionally do that because I know at the end of the day, it would stop us from having food. I don't know if you're there, but for me, I would make the connection that if I sabotage your plants, it means I'm sabotaging the potential for food. So, that's my thing.
I don't know. We'll think about it some more and pray on it some more. I don't know. See, and the reason why I say I don't know is because we both like to talk smack. And so the moment your plant gets a little bit bigger than mine or it puts out a fatter tomato than mine, you're just going to start talking smack. And then the next thing you know, you're going to come out and you got stuff all over you.
See, that's where you're at. What Jess said. Jeremiah and I cannot compete against one another. It's bad for our marriage.
See, yeah.
See, I don't feel
think
like
it's a
that.
good idea.
I don't feel like it's like that because I feel like rising tides rises all ships. And I feel like if you're going to bring it to a certain level, it's going to force me to bring it to that same level.
But you're not understanding what I'm saying. And they get it because Jeremiah is a Marine too. We are a completely different breed of people. And when it comes to competition, we're very competitive people. We had to be just to earn the title. Mm-hmm. Let alone do some of the things that we did.
Be sure to put in some okra. We got plenty of seeds.
So, I love you too much. Okay. I don't want to hurt your feelings.
Hey, Gamer Granny.
I don't want to hurt your feelings.
I mean, I think it's cute that you think you would hurt my feelings. Just saying.
I think it's cute. You think you'd win.
Didn't say I would win. I just said I think it's cute that you think you'd hurt my feelings.
So, but you will get your sunflowers this year too.
That's what you said for the last 4 years. I'm not holding my breath.
I just couldn't fit them in that garden.
Uh-huh.
So, it was the FBI again.
That's funny.
So, okay. So, you guys make sure you go and give our moderators some love. What'd I miss?
He was on our live stream when you were talking to your phone. He's like talking into my phone. I was kidding.
Go give our mods some love. Support them.
Green Gables, send me a message so we can set up a time to start talking about your countertops.
Your countertops. Thank you guys for the years upon years of love and support, and we hope you guys stick around for years upon years more. And Robin and I have loved this journey through all of its good times and bad times and heartaches and celebrations.
Yeah, y'all have been with us through a bunch of it.
Yeah.
So we really, really appreciate
We
that.
really appreciate it.
And we look forward to y'all spending more time with us as we shoot on
Looking
past
forward to
it.
meeting a bunch of y'all at meetups. And
Yep, now on to 20. Let's make it to 20.
y'all already starting about 20. So, all right, you guys. Remember, be kind to one another. Don't let this season of love end on New Year's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let this season of loving your neighbor
Marla.
end when you're taking down your Christmas decorations.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let it end. If we can keep that same spirit, that same love going every day throughout the year, we'll change the world.
Mm-hmm.
Change the world.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, God loves each and every one of you. He loves me. He loves you. He's the reason for the season. Don't forget to recycle, reuse, repurpose. Help keep things out of the landfill. Give our wildlife a chance. And we will see you guys on Saturday. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Thank you again.